Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. Okay, we are progressing quite nicely. We've got a big wall of influence. I would like to upgrade, but if we're going to upgrade again, right, we need a lot more money. So we'll probably need to spend some influence points towards money instead. Let's go over here. It's not where we want to go. We want to go over there. So let's go and accept that one at least. So we get a little bit of extra cash there. If we go over here, do we have new ones? We have new ones. 50% chance of taking the perfect shot and adding 1 quality star. That's not bad. We can obtain that. As a quality star when the story file contains a review tag. Less important. I'm going to grab the perfect angle. We'll pay for one of those. Go back. No, not there. Go back in there and just double check this. A power broker. Oh, so these things keep recycling. Adds 12 hours to reporting time and an influence point to politics and economy times. Items. Sorry, times items. That's not bad. Power broker. And then what do we have here? A locker room insider. 50% chance of adding an insider tag to a baseball result. So I guess that could be good for our sports reporter. Let's do that. Let's get that one as well. I'm now spending more money. If we go over here to the St. Elizabeth College. Oh, here we've got polyglot again. So let's obtain another polyglot. Always skews. Yeah, but it takes longer. Adds 2 quality stars if the news item's expiry time is less than 1 day. Touch performer. That's actually pretty good. But we've got very few of these kind of opportunities. So let's obtain that one. I want to get extra polyglots in place. And we'll get this one as well. Yeah, unfortunately, we're spending a lot of money. We need to get to this one to see if we can't trade. Oh, money for influence. That's really not what I'm after. Okay, so if we pop into the training quickly, let's see. We've got in the polyglots item, right? So who's got the polyglot? So crime, entertainment, and society. So we want a polyglot. Potentially this one. Potentially Sarah. Crime and entertainment. Maybe, we can't do that one. Maybe here. Entertainment, politics, and sports. Yeah, potentially we can do Alexandra. We have a overlap there, but we don't have sports there, right? We don't have very few people with the sports abilities, to be honest. Maybe Peter. Let's get Peter onto polyglot. Peter, you go for polyglot. Locker room insider is Serge. I want to get Serge onto this one. Locker room insider. We'll get Serge onto locker room insider. We'll get them going. I want Monica, Joanna, or Monica. Where was Monica? Hang on. No. Our photographer, Monica. Over here. Oh, she's still on assignment. Okay, interesting. Well, if that's the case, we'll get Joanna to go and do perfect angle for us, and then clutch performer adds 2 quality stars if the news item's expiry is less than 1 day. So I want to put one of my top people onto that. Maybe Alexandra can grab that. That would be pretty good. Clutch performer. We'll do that. So. Actually putting a lot of our people into training, which is obviously can be a bit of an issue. We added an extra thing here, right? We've got that golden sink, which I think we already have one down here. Let's go. Where do we have the most people? Up here. So what we'll do is I'll stash that one and we'll add the golden sink in here. so that these people have lots of attention there when they're going to the bathroom. Okay, well, I don't know if they actually go to the bathroom all that regularly. Now, what are we after? We'll pop in here to see if there's anybody here that's got super duper qualities. I'm kind of more looking after what's in this side. I'm not too interested in the money or anything. What is this? Office clown. Jokes around, makes employees nearby comfortable. I mean, we can put him into a repairing or a sweeping role. Not sure it's something we need. Okay, let's continue. So what are we after? Quality stars would be anywhere, right? So where are we looking? Politics and sports, politics and economy, economy and society, sports and economy. I think sports and economy is where we're heading. Right, economy, society, and sports. Sports, society, and economy. So let's make a start with those items there. Where are you? Anyway, let's just leave everybody to do their thing. That should quite comfortably make its way through to the various things that it needs to do. Lots of stuff that needs to happen here. So we've got some stories coming in. Here they come. Okay, let's have a look. These are scoops. I will do this, and I will do that. It seems like that's reasonable. Another scoop over here. We want to go down this direction, so we would like to unlock it if we can. Audrey could have unlocked it. We'll get Tatiana on it. Unfortunately, not unlocking it. We'll go over to Europe, see what we've got going on over here. Okay, not reasonable, but okay. And here we need a polyglot for this one. Do we have a political polyglot? We do not. We've got one in training. Maybe we can leave this one so that we can actually get everything in place. So let's do that. What we can do is let's make a start on this one at least, so that we can slowly start moving this through here. We will put Francis onto it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And then we can start the next piece. We'll get Beth onto that one and slowly make our way through to the end there. We could actually put quality stars on everything. Let's just have a look. So what is this actually saying? Print 4 quality stars, I guess in one story, right? So hang on. Let's just go back here. Let's have a look at this guy. Got 2 quality stars already. I'm going to go to the editor with every step of these so that we can see about getting 4 quality stars at least. And we're going to be able to add an extra person here for another quality star. So let's try that. At least we'll get ourselves in place pretty quickly to try and sort it out. Got an extra item here that we can have a look at. Bernard will unlock at least one of the paths for us straight away. So let's just do that. Bernard, go over there, and then Monica, you can pick up this one so that we can slowly get there. We wanted to run where exactly? We just wanted to run moderate, so we're pretty flexible on this one. Now, another scoop over here. We want to get to the scoop pretty quickly. Well, what we can do is we can make a start over here and pick that one up straight away. And then obviously we can... Yeah, okay, fine. So get Sarah onto that. Thank you. And then we can get any other people with society. Crime. Oh, not a lot. But they'll be back soon, right? So let's just get Polina out on there. Try and add as many tags as we can. We're waiting on... Oh, actually, this is a new story as well. We can... We've got a spy at the end, which I don't know if we necessarily need to risk it. But we've been managing to catch them pretty easily. Let's get Nick onto it. We'll... Yeah, anyway, we've got the editor busy at the moment. So let's just keep that going. Lots of paper making its way this way. Okay, we've got some more. Ooh, I need to go here and have a look at what we're at. Okay, so we can finalize this one. We'll get Iona on there. She will give us another quality star. We'll do that. Perfect. And we'll go to the editor as well to see how many quality stars we can actually fit on this thing. Okay, so people are arriving. Let's just go back to the ads quickly. We're not actually even doing any ads right now. So, Stephen, get you onto that one. Oh, that's an illustrator. Interesting. Fine. And then over here, we'll just get Tristan to go and work this one. Perfect. People are coming in. Okay, so who are we here saying? So, who has the story that we're after? I think we go... Who did this? I have no idea who did this one. I can't remember who did this one. Ernst Rom. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Ernst Rom. So this is the one. Beth, your story is going straight up to the editor. Please to try and add a tag. We're going to try and target to see if that actually gets us a lot more quality stars. Right? That's the plan. If we put all of those in place, let's just see who's coming back here as well. We're looking for Francis. So the moment Francis arrives, her stuff is going to go to the editor. They will go manually there themselves anyway, so don't necessarily need to babysit it. Go back over this way. Next step here. We're after this direction. Don't really need to spend... Okay, let's just get Beth to pop in there. Okay. And on this one, this is opening up. We can... Audrey is a little bit... Tatiana. Run Tatiana on there. Thank you. Who's arriving? Francis? Okay, so let's let all of... well, we're not going to the editor, so let's try and help them get their stuff up to the typesetters. Yeah. Do that. This one, hang on. We were waiting for someone. Someone who's a polyglot, and I forgot. Oh, Peter. How long is Peter still going to work on this? Peter. 1 day and 2 hours. Okay, fine. So we'll leave that one in place there. How's this going? So we're still waiting on that one. I think our quality stars will be in the bag. Sports and politics are being exercised, so we'll see about that. I think Francis should be in this group. Yes, there we go. Francis, your story is going up here so that we can see about getting that moving. And other than that, we'll just load up on the typesetters here. Okay, do that. Okay, speed things along a bit. Okay, more stories are arriving. We could maybe move some things manually. That's fine. Let's just leave that. Okay, what do we have? Over here, we're still waiting on Peter with the polyglot tag to come in. Oh, actually, Peter only has to do the second one. So let's go here. Let's pay for this. Right, let's get someone to make a start on this at least. Edith, you can make a start. Peter will do the second story, hopefully when he's back. We'll go over this way. We'll check up on this stuff. So we've got... We have someone lucky in here. Iona is on the way back. So we'll get Iona to run the spy option. We'll get Audrey to unlock it. And then the moment Iona is there, we'll pick up on it. We've got a new story here. Someone will negate this risk. So Beth or Edith can pick up on this one when they are back. But I'm first looking for Iona to arrive back. Nick. There's another story. Fine. What is this one? It's over this way. Let's have a look. Look at all of this. Look at all of this stuff. Society. I'm a little... Entertainment. We can't go straight into entertainment. We need to go into society first, which we have people for. And we've got a polyglot here, but we don't need it. And we could run Bernard straight away. Okay, beautiful. Let's do that. Let's do this. Got the plane there. We're going to run Bernard straight away to unlock that. And then under entertainment, we can run Paulina. And then we'll make our way through the bribe Well, actually, the bribe could be pretty high. And so influence might be the better spend for us. Actually, I think let's do that. Let's do the influence unlock. And then we can also run Monica to close that one out. Okay, beautiful. That is fine. Let's, I wanted to quickly have a look at, that one is just starting. This one is new. Who is bringing up our, hang on. Can we, I'm looking for a very specific story. This one. Who is bringing up this item? Fiona, there we go. Fiona, your item is going to go to the editing desk. Fiona is now available for something else we wanted her to work on, which is that. Fiona, you're the one for this one to see if we minimize. Yeah, no spies. Lucky Fiona, thank you. So that's at least quite useful to us there. Okay, let's pop back out here. Any other activities that we need to focus our attention on? Okay, so that's looking pretty good for us. Okay, excellent. So that was managed reasonably well. Got a lot of stuff on here. So let's start moving these over to typesetters, please. And we'll start moving these over if we can. Fine. More stories coming in. Beth. Let's move that one up there. Tatiana. Move you up. Yeah, fine. Now, I think we were still waiting on a few things, right? So for this one, we're waiting for Peter on that one. Okay, so Peter is waiting for this one. This one is all good. Ready to go. This one is all good. We need someone in here. Not a polyglot, though. Just check the other one. We wanted Beth on this one. Beth, thank you very much. You can pick up on that one. And then here, just whoever's left, Francis will grab you to finish off that piece there. Still 15 more stories to go. But we're trying to use our resources as best we can. Get a piece of paper in there as well. Okay, another new story. We're still missing a few things. Here we go. This is the scoop we're after. From a sports perspective, we've got Nick Surge. It's not necessarily going to be available, but it's not going to be beneficial to us. It's really going to be more beneficial to some other items. So let's just get Nick onto this one. I guess we'll try and send that to the editor, so Nick's stuff is a little bit negated. And then we wouldn't mind opening up the next item there. So yeah, obviously, this could have been... Actually, let's... pick that out. Let's do there. Let's do Sarah instead. Unfortunately, that didn't work. Anyway, quality stars there already. Okay, another society item here. We'll need to pay a bribe, but we'll get an educational tag for it, which I think is okay. Fairly okay. We've got no one available. Okay, we'll have to wait this one out a little bit. People are arriving, however. Ooh, Nick. Oh, Nick, you were sent away and came back? Interesting. Can Nick go to this one? No. No. So we're still waiting. What's happening with our training? Okay, 6 more hours on 3 of them, which I think is okay. Then obviously Surge maybe not be that available this week. Let's have a quick look at what is stacking up where. She's done, not doing anything. Any other? Oh, yeah. Let's move some tech slugs around. Over here as well. That's an ad, though. Makes me think we need to have another look at ads quickly. Photographer. Monica, we'll get you out there to go and do that. So I'm a little worried that might not be the best use of our photography time. Beth, send a few things to the typesetters. Edith, would have a quality tag on it already. And then Audrey also would have a quality tag. Anyway, let's just get a text editor to look at that as well. See about guiding us through that a little bit more. Okay, some more stuff is happening. Let's have a quick look. Society person. Beth, Edith. Well, Beth, let's go and do that. Get ourselves a tag there. We have... Oh, excellent. So what does this do? Just want to check. Taking the perfect shot and adding a quality star. Let's do that. I think that's the case. I got the shot. Good stuff. We've got an extra story here. Let's park that while we quickly look at what's going on this side. Aha. Peter is back, and Peter can go and do this one for us to unlock that one. Excellent, so that we can get that influence piece there. Excellent. Now we're getting a hang of it. We've got this story here, which will... I don't think it's necessarily that important that we do all of these things. But anyway, what we're going to do, we are going to run... Let's do Nick in here. And we'll run maybe Tatiana in there. So we've got a low quality piece here, but we're just going to try and work our way through it. All of these people have done their training. Excellent. So we've still got one person left in training there. Let's have a quick look. What is anything stacking up here? Not really. So let's keep adding to the various typesetters. Okay, keep going. Have a quick look at what's happening here. Tristan is busy finalizing that one, and over here we've got Monica trying to figure out the pictures there. And we've got another economy story here. We're still waiting on the revealing story, and it can appear anywhere, really. So what I'm kind of wondering is, because I need to get that to that revealing story, this one is of little value. Let's close that line of communication, start working on the next piece. This is okay. Trying to get all the way through there. We don't know how many are coming from either of these areas, right? I think Europe is done. This one is still working. Okay, another story there. That gets us another photograph opportunity. Kind of interested in doing it. What is this? This is Clutch Performer, only if it's in the last one day. 2 quality stars if that's the case. I guess anybody really. Let's get Sarah onto it. Excellent. So we can immediately go for the photograph if only we had someone available to do it. Bernard, I think you're going to the text editor. Iona, anywhere that's available. Oh, look at this. We need to move a couple of things through here. We'll do that. And we'll do this. Oh, here we go. We'll do that and we'll do that. Okay, that should be reasonable. We need to get that lost tag. That's the one I'm most worried about at this point. What are we waiting for? Okay, Monica is arriving back. There we go. That's what we want. Get this one up here. We can get Monica out there for the tags. Perfect. Let's do that. If we go over this way, what's happening? We need one more person on the politics side of things. I guess we're going to just go with... Yeah, Alexandra, we'll go with you. Add lots and lots of stuff in there. Now, if I'll go back over here, what I'm still looking at, I want to just have a look at that Rome story thing that we had. This one. 6 quality stars on that. When is it finishing? Wednesday. So it's almost done. We've got like 6 quality stars on it. I love that. So that's a lot. So that means we should be fine. print 4 quality stars. Don't know how many we have. That's 4. We've got an ad that's 4. Gotta love it. Gotta love this stuff. Peter, you're back. We'll get your story to go up there as well. See about keeping things moving. The text editor has, however, finished, so we can get something over to the typesetter over here. We're still waiting for that last tag. That's the big one for us. Not here. There's 9 more stories, so we need to be a little bit more cautious. I'm worried that we're not going to get it soon. We're going to miss out on it. So if we go down that path, we get the statement. I guess we could do that, really. So what we can do is we can grab Bernard, and we can immediately put maybe someone like Francis onto that, and between the two of them, that's a reasonable story. Just get a few of these things moved into typesetters. We can't get everything to go to the editor. Bernard. I think we're going to get Bernard's story over there. Some more action that we can do over here. Okay, so we've unlocked that. So now we can pick up on the entertainment item here. Paulina, you're gonna run that one for us. Thank you. If we... Yeah, we only need the one. Okay, so we need to bear in mind that we need to run that 6 one. Okay, yes, that's the last one. We're waiting for this one. Okay, there's a lot happening over here. So I'll start off. We'll start off with a bribe. Wow, look at that, 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 look at that. Costly. Okay, so with that in mind, Audrey can go here and unlock the rest of this for us. There we go. We've got a risk of lawsuits, which is okay. These two, I guess we'll just do that, and we'll do that, and we'll see no lawsuits. Excellent. Great stuff. So that should be pretty good. That's got no quality stars. So to try and add quality stars to it is, I think, a little bit of a foolish thing. But at least we've got what we're after. Now, all of them are on file. That one is ready to go. So we can quite comfortably just now continue to go down the journey, right? But another story here in Europe, sports story, with a requirement for a polyglot. And we've got Peter that can do that. Okay, so let's do this one. This is quite good. So let's pay for that piece. Oh, we risk injury here. We're gonna do it. We don't have anybody that can immediately unlock it or even has a chance to unlock it. Not available to us. Okay, fine. We'll get Monica onto this piece here. Alexandra, will get your story to go in there. We'll get the photo up to the dark room, please. I'm a little worried about putting Peter in the hospital here. Would have been good to at least have access to that story. Going this way for the big issue influence here. Anybody that can unlock multiple stuff for us? Bernard can. So let's get Bernard to come in. I think Bernard is arriving here now. So let's get Bernard's story. Bernard, your story can go straight up to the text editing desk. And then we'll get you to unlock this one for us. And then we'll get maybe... it doesn't really matter. We'll get Iona. Well, Iona can't do sport, right? So let's get Iona over there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll move the rest up as we can. And we'll double check. Yeah. Exactly. These things need to start moving through. Yeah, okay. And these things need to go to the assembly desks, right? Okay, so people are actively moving these things through. That's okay. She's pretty quick, so adding them all to her desk is never bad. Okay, so now we've got... Okay, so now we've got something like this, right? Let's have a look. We can immediately jump into it. Now, this is where Crunch Person is best placed, right? Crunch Person can't work in crime. Okay, so that's fine. So I guess anybody that can do this pretty quickly will do. Got another entertainment story here. Crunch Time. So Crunch Time is looking for this, but if we do Sarah... Beautiful, and then crunch time, so we can run through that pretty quickly. Not that we're getting any value from crunch time there. From the crunch time perk, we'll get that photo in place. Let's have a look what's happening with ads. Ads are done. I think we're good. How many stories? Still 5 more stories left. Pop in here. What's going on this side? Peter is the one that is the only one that's got this. So I guess... You know what? We'll put Nick in there first, and then hopefully he gets an injury, a small one. But then we're risking that. Anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to have to play it like that. Right, we've got another story all the way over here. Pretty minor one, though. I guess we can send Edith out to do it. Let's clear that on. That single bronze tag is just never gonna make it into the paper. Never ever. Yet it is clogging up a line. So let's have a look at this one. Politics two ones. I guess no. Let's skip that one also. Anything else? What's happening over here? That's almost done. So we just need to wait that one out. People are arriving back. Surge is back. Back from training, I guess. Oh, excellent. So with Surge back from training, Surge can do what? Locker room insider. That's not a baseball story, though. So that's not really going to have lots of potential for us. So I'm going to put Nick out there first. And then, because Nick is one of our least important reporters at the moment. So Nick, you're going to do it. Hopefully you're... Okay, 5 days in hospital. And then that means we'll put Peter in there to go and unlock the rest of it. Okay, fine. Fortunately, Nick, you had to take one for the team there. Let's see what's going on here. We can certainly move one of these over to the typesetter and then have a quick look at anything else that needs moving. I think we're okay. All of these stories are good. Okay, what's happening over here? Let's immediately start moving some of these things over. It should be okay. And over here, let's get that one over there. Okay, good. Editor is not even doing anything. Okay, what's going on over here? Assuming we're finishing this one off. Yeah, Polina. And then over here's a new story. I guess we can send someone to go and do that one. That's fine. Wow, look at all these stories coming in. Whoa, look at that. Well, what we want is we want some more quality stars. So let's add it to the text editing desk there. Maybe even two. No. Lots of typesetters are ready to jump in and do some work straight away. So let's help them out. Okay, we've got another crime story here, which is now going to be our hot topic. So I guess we can get Beth out to the crime story there. I've got a politics story here. We've got enough people around, so we may as well. Let's get Monica upgraded there if we can. What's happening over here? Everything else is... Yeah, okay, there we go. So crime is the hot topic this week. We'll get that up to the text editing desk, please. And we'll just get this one out to wherever we can do it pretty quickly. There we go. Do something like that. Anything stacked up here at all? Not really. Okay. More stories coming in. Paulina. Yeah, let's just try and manage a few of these things a little bit. Okay, good stuff. All is working. Anything we need to pay attention to here? Not really. Move it along. What's in our... We've got coal there. Let's get a quick little stack of food, please. We'll up that game a little bit. Got lots of paper available, I guess. Do we have extra paper? Okay, there's a story that should have done something, right? So let's quickly lock in someone that can do this at a fairly high quality. We don't have the quality. So anyway. 6 influence items. Wow, that's a nice little story there. Wouldn't mind running that through. Excellent. Okay, so I guess everything is there. Let's quickly have a look at what the progress are with the things we need to print. So we've got a 6 quality star somewhere that we need to print. There's multiple 4 qualities. Okay, so that's okay. And we have a 6 quality, and that's done. Let's just have a look. Now I just want to check all of these scoops. So that one will finish by Saturday. Sunday. Saturday. That's done. That's done. Okay, I guess we're okay. We don't need to really micromanage everybody. But let's try and help things out a little bit. There's some stuff stacking up over here. Let's do that one. Let's move this one over there. And we've got a story here from Beth. We'll go to the text editor. I'm not managing individual stories as much as I did initially. Just have a look. Anything on anybody's desk? Oh, there we go. There's something there. We'll move that straight through down here. Nice. They're going pretty quickly. Everything is going pretty quickly. Training-wise, we finished off Locker Room Insider, which is good. So we need to check these training items each time ourselves, because that's really what tends to be happening, because the new training items is something that that we would be interested in, to just make sure we're picking up on those. We'll go over here. That's fine. And we'll go over there. Keep moving. Everything is going. Lots of typesetters available to be doing some stuff. And, of course, we'll slot that straight down here. Quality stars being added each time. So I guess a couple of editors might be a good idea. The editor is available, so let's get another item in there. Keep working. It does add time to the mix, but I think it's okay. Okay. I think that should be... Oh, whoa, Monday? Oh, this is a new one. There's another... Can we resolve this, right? It's all back. Okay, so what is this story? No idea. Fine. No idea what's going on there. But I'm a little... Why is this only on Monday? Oh, no, now it's Sunday. Sunday. Rolling the presses. This one is Sunday. So it's all Sunday, right? But let's keep an eye. Okay, there's a story there, which we immediately want to be moving over here. And then anything on anybody's desk. Okay, go. I think we're okay. We're not waiting on any stories to come in. Yeah. Literally, that's the last story. We just want to try and get this through. And if we use what is her name, Christina over here, then we should be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna have all of these stories out. No problem. Christina, get cracking. You're pretty quick at this, so let's just move that straight away. Excellent. All good. I think all of these stories are going to be out, including this one, nice and early in the afternoon. Beautiful. Everything is done. So let's just wait for that final story. Oh, it's done. We can go ahead and roll the presses. We want to be on this moderate to informational side. I wonder what these things doesn't seem to unlock, right? These perks. This reader interest will unlock after this many more prints on this side. So I've done numerous prints. These numbers don't seem to go down unless they this many more prints on this. Anyway, doesn't. We'll check that. So we're at 344. On the next one, I want to see if it's still the same thing. Anyway, what we're doing now is let's quickly have a look. We are after doing two things. We want to run our quality stars, right? So if we go quality, doesn't quite give us what we're after. So let's just do all of this, collapse all of them. There's a 6 quality star item here, right? And it's Europe and yeah. Okay, so there we go. So that leans us to the right, which we don't want exactly. Okay, so that's the one that gives us quite a bit to work on here, quality stars and the likes. So that's good. What we want as well with this is potentially more crime and more Europe. Wow, look at this. Potentially something left-leaning. Wow. Let's have a look. Let's just check Europe first, because Europe... Right-leaning. Ooh, look at this one. Another 6 influence points there. That's a lot. Another crime one here. We'll do this one. That's golden tags there. Actually, no. We want something that's going to the right here. What is going to the right? Is this one stacking with anything? No. This one stacking? Not really, but we do need to run that one. This one is going in the wrong direction, not stacking. Wow. What story is this? Oh, it's crime. Interesting. Any left-leaning crime? Not really. We can just do these guys, basically. Kind of wondering about that. So if we do that, and we do that, right, that gives us that, and I guess that gives us some level of items there. Okay, now we want... Oh, we're not... Anyway, we want to go left now, right? Right, left. This is becoming so difficult because of all the good quality stories we have. Okay, what... If we look at influence, there was a 6 influence somewhere here. If we run that one, that gives us a lot of influence points. Oh, man. And then we can run that one and that one. It gives us a lot of sales, plus a lot more influence. I like that. Plus, it's our 4 quality star. We're definitely dealing with that one, right? Perfect. Now, we want to go to the left. We also want to run crime. I guess we're going to go to the left like this. Anything else that we can run like so? That one's a good one. And this one is a good one. That's pretty good. That's a good one there. Now, we also want to go more to the left, if at all possible. That one can do it. There are some sports stuff in there that can push us to the left. That's just more quality. Another 4-star quality, actually. Oh, there's a lot. We want to go to the left, though. So let's grab... There's something here that's pushing us to the left. There we go. So we'll do this one. And then we want to... There's still a lot of stuff here that we need to do. So if we do that... That doesn't actually stack with anything. We can do this one that stacks, and then we can do that one to some extent that stacks. That's pretty good. What else do we need? There's still some scoops that we need to run. I guess we can run... We need to run both of them, but I guess we can run this one. Run that one. We'll see. Do you need to run that one? Let's see about entertainment. Right? Let's try and run entertainment. So that one gives us quite a few items there. And then this one stacks us up in different locations here. Alternatively, if we did this, not really that useful. Wow, look at these numbers. Did that one. That's pretty balanced there. This was the one, right? That got us quite a bit. Okay. Last page. We can't go right. None of these stories can be done. We want to run a little bit of politics and a little bit of sport, really. And we need to go either left or stay center. And we do need to run this one. We can run both of those, actually. They're society items, which is okay. If we can run a sports and politics combo. Politics. Okay, what do we have on the sport? Let's just check that. Sports. So we could potentially run this sports story. And we need to run something like this. And we could run something like that, leveling it up. But I would love to run a politics. That one can't work in this location, though. If we maybe did that, what does that do? That levels us up even better. Okay, so that is okay. What are we missing that's really good? We're missing some influence here. Plus a crime tag. We can't really clear something out there. Missing a golden tag plus a silver tag over here. Under the politics side of things. That doesn't really make sense. Oh, hang on. Yeah, anyway, that's old news. If we were to do this... That gets us up a little bit more, I think. These, I'm not sure these are really in our favor. What kind of crime stories do we have here? We would do this. Kind of sticks us out to where we're at. Oh, no. We can't do that. Have to do this so that we stay in there. Okay, I guess that's going to be it, right? That's going to be... This takes the longest time to try and get this done. So that's over there, right? So we've gone this one. So this should go down to 3 on the next round. So I want to double check that and make sure that that is in fact what's happening. So because we're running all over, it means that we may be dropping all of these together. But yeah, that's a pretty nice little one. That's a very big high record for us. But we are starting to look for a little bit more money though. So let's run that one. But we really did a lot of influence points in there. Let's just quickly see the outcomes. Lots of papers sold. That was a record. 32 influence points. So money, yeah, money is influence is starting to be much easier than that. We did this. We definitely did the quality star. Going up there to the residence. That one's dropping though. I want to see this, right? Sensationalist, that's fine. So we've got another piece that we can train someone on in case we wanted to make it sensational. Wow, here we've got some very narrow windows, even informational or sensational. This one needed to drop to 3, right? So we'll go back and have a look at that. We have an ad almost on everything we want, plus a pretty good one on crime. It's gone up very marginally. Money, we need to focus on getting more money. Unlock that one. And so now it means influence is a two-way street. I suggest you make yourself a touch more notable with the mayor before we proceed. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is what I thought. So that was of less value than I thought it would be. We're up at 117 influence points, which is pretty good. Means we're going to unlock a bunch of stuff if we need to. I'm keen to continue this journey. Avoid printing scandal or gossip. And we need to print unpopular. For each unpopular one we print, we get a lot of money. So this is potentially a good option for us. What is the... Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want this. Honestly, I don't want this. I think we're going to just stick with this and continue to accept this one. So no scandal, no gossip. And we can print as many as we can from the unpopular side of things and then get money for it, which is a good idea for us. So we'll do that one. Along with that, we can't do scandal or gossip. So let's have a look at what we can pick up here. This is not scandal or gossip, so we can pick up that one, I think. This is not scandal. Let's, kind of thinking we should do this one. Let's select that one so we can kind of clean up some of these areas. Okay, let's go in quickly. I'll pause it there. I want to have a quick look at this. Right, so that one... What? Something else popped up before. We had 443, right? Does that mean we need to keep running this because in a row to get to something? Ah, it might be that. We need to run them in a row to get to the next level. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Another long episode, as always these days. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.